deep, looking for Greenwood. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Hand off. Turbin trying to get to the corner. Not going to be able to do it. The Ram defense gets the stop. Welcome to the Ram Report with Steve Fairchild. Looking at a fire deep, has a man wide open. It's Kaufman out at the 30-yard line. He makes a diving catch.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of the Ram Report with head coach Steve Fairchild. Brian Roth back with you. Colorado State coming off a tough loss on the road at UNLV this past week, a 38-35 setback. And Steve, before we look at some of those highlights, you look back to that contest, and it's one of the more frustrating games I know I've been a part of as a broadcaster at CSU.
Really a disappointing loss. I thought we played decent in all areas at times, but we let our guard down at times in all three areas as well. But battled back, had the lead. We're going under 2 minutes, and all we need to do is get a stop. We couldn't do it, and then we had a chance with the ball there to kind of go down and either tie or go ahead late, and couldn't finish that drive either. But I thought the kids played hard, and we just got to find a way to get a win.
Colorado State rushed for a season-high 250 yards in the contest in what would turn out to be a seesaw affair from Sam Boyd Stadium.
Calls tails.
From the shotgun, Riley, low snap, he corrals it though, fires over the middle, ball intercepted. Shaquille Barrett has it at the 50, down the far sideline to the 30, to the 20, Barrett to the 10, to the 5, touchdown, Colorado State. Shaquille Barrett, his second touchdown of the season. Second down at 7. Costa Carter, now the reverse, running near side, lead club. Club not going to throw, now we'll cut upfield at the 45-50, broken the clear, 45-40, down the sideline 30 to the 25-20, and took a big hit. UNLV showing blitz, they won't come. Okay, running left side, huge hole, 45, midfield, 45-40, down the far side, 35-30, lower the shoulder as he got to the 25-yard line. Caleb Herring wants to pass on third down. Here comes pressure from the back side. C.J. James is in for the sack back at the 45. Colorado State knocking on the door. Thomas will play fake, rolling to the right, man wide open. Gilmore, that ball caught, touchdown, Colorado State. Get 3rd and 10 from the 12. Here comes the blitz. Thomas in trouble, eludes it. Now tucks it under at the 10. Thomas to the 5. He's in for 6. Pete Thomas. Offset eye behind him with Woke as the deep back. Toss sweep. Woke left side. He's in for 2. And it's 31-28. No wind to speak of. Ball near hash. Snap is good. It's blocked. Picked up by Austin Gray at the 40. Gray's at midfield. Gray's down the far sideline to the 30, to the 20. Cut up field at the 10, and he's down all the way to the 4. Double tight end set. Give to Woke, running left side, lowers the shoulder. He's in for 6. Check that 28. Pete Thomas drops in the pocket, now under pressure. Tries to fire through an interception. Picked off by Maka at the 23, running parallel. Now he downs it at the 25.
Well, again, 38-35, the final score. UNLV pulls it out. And I know one of the big problems for you guys, turnovers, and not just turnovers, but turnovers that were critical turnovers.
No question. We had a couple opportunities there, and we end up fumbling the ball or whatever and giving them pretty good field position. But, you can never in a game like this point to one play. It's just a series of things here or there, and at the end of the day, you got to make 1 or 2 more plays than you did and give UNLV their credit.
The run game really got going for you. I imagine you felt confident with the run game going in against UNLV, but I thought you guys did an exceptional job, and Chris Woke was very good.
Yeah, Chris really did. We did a nice job getting him started with the line up front, but I thought Chris, once he got square and running downhill, was exceptionally good.
Yeah. Kevon Cartwright getting some playing time, of course, just his second game back, and hauled in his first 2 college receptions.
Yeah, Kevon's a very talented young man, and just kind of learning our offense, and as we go further in the season, his role will expand. But it reminds me of Corey Sperry. He got a chance to be an outstanding receiver at the tight end spot.
Yeah, when you talk about other phenomenal performances here this week, with Shaquille Barrett just continues to get better for you, and he scores his second defensive touchdown of the year.
Yeah, and that was a huge play, and got us back in the game. But when you put the tape on all year long, Shaquille's been special. He's a very, very talented player and really doing a nice job for us.
Yeah, I know it was kind of feast or famine with your special teams. Obviously, you give up the big kickoff return, but you also get a blocked field goal. That was a pivotal play.
Well, that was we needed a play right there and got a block and a return and set us up for the go-ahead touchdown.
Yeah. UNLV, obviously they had struggled a little bit. You thought, I imagine, that they'd come out hard on you guys. They had a bye week. They were really looking at the CSU game as a big one too.
Yeah, they were obviously, and any conference game on the road is going to be a tough one. But it's like I said, disappointing loss because I felt like we took control of that game in the second half, and it was there to win for us.
Yeah. Did you think that they'd be able to run the football the way they did against you guys?
We wore down a little bit defensively. And when you wear down, then you're susceptible to somebody grinding out some run games on you. But again, if you limit the big plays, that stuff doesn't beat you.
Yeah. Again, a tough loss for Colorado State this past Saturday down in Las Vegas. When we come back here on the Ram Report, we'll take you into that CSU locker room. Stay with us.
Up here, there's something that makes the remarkable an inspirational thing.
Taking our work with this out of the lab and putting it into these all over the world.
Chasing tornadoes from the shadow of the Rockies.
A special sensitivity that revolutionized an industry.
All of this in a great Colorado town. It's an exciting place to live and learn!
Colorado State University. Inspiration happens on higher ground.
Twitter is great. Here's one. That darn cat is in the tree again. Where's a 7-footer when I need one?
Here, kitty, come on.
Heard you're looking for a 7-footer.
Wow, Coach Miles, this is crazy. I just tweeted that.
Trevor, you got this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's more of a dog guy. This ought to do the trick.
Okay, thanks.
That's what we're here for. Go Rams!
43,000 CSU Ram alums call Denver home. Now it's easier for Denver Ram fans to stay connected with CSU. Visit the all-new Colorado State University Denver Center, where all Ram alums will feel at home. You can make professional connections, enjoy events with other alumni. You can even show your Ram pride with all the best CSU fan gear. Stay connected with CSU. Visit us at 17th and Glenarm or online at rams5280.colostate.edu.
Welcome back here to the Ram Report with head coach Steve Fairchild. Brian Roth back with you again. A tough loss for Colorado State this past Saturday down at Sam Boyd Stadium. UNLV defeats the Rams 38-35, and well, it was a disappointed CSU locker room.
Let's go!
Rams down 3-0, straight up the middle. There's Woke, big hole out across the 40.
This one was a big one we really needed. We were fighting for our whole team, and we just let this slip away, and we just got to keep our heads up and keep grinding. So
fires over the middle, ball intercepted. Shaquille Barrett has it at the 50.
I think somebody forced pressure and made him throw it straight to me, and I ain't had to really do that much. But I caught it and just ran.
Shaquille Barrett, his second touchdown of the season.
We all thought we could pull it out. Everybody was faithful, and our motto is believe, believe, believe.
Here hash, snap is good, it's blocked! Picked up by Austin Gray at the 40.
Shaq made a really good play on blocking the field goal, obviously, and just doing what we can to win the game, obviously, but obviously it's a tough loss.
Our defense, we need to start being more consistent. That's all we need to work on, our consistency, and just playing every play, just focus on that one play and don't worry about the next play, or after that, just when that play comes, focus on that play.
Pressure, and down he goes, back at the 14.
We did what we could. We put it all on the field. It definitely was a couple plays we wish we had back, and we're going to get to work in the bye week, making sure we finish after those drives, but we were able to move the ball, which is real good. Obviously, it was a big game we needed, and we got a young team, so we got to make sure leaders come in and make sure all the guys are heads up, still believing, and there's still a chance, so we're not done.
Final score of today's Mountain West Conference matchup, the Rebels 38, the Rams 35.
Well, again, that's a tough locker room to be in, and I know those are locker rooms where you feel like you probably should have won the game, had chances to win the game. Those are the hardest locker rooms.
Yeah, they're hard, and you just feel so darn sad for the kids because they put so much effort into a game like that. And, you know, it's a football team that cares. There's a lot of guys in that locker room that really care deeply about the outcome. So it's, you know, it's tough, but it's part of the game.
Yeah, well, injuries are part of the game as well. And CSU has certainly had their fair share of them this year. Not just the amount of injuries, but the injuries to the key players. And, of course, one of those guys, and really none bigger than Michael Sisson, the Ram star linebacker. And Steve, talk a little bit about Mike because, you know, you see him down there on those sidelines, and I know he's coaching up the kids, but he's not wearing that boot anymore.
No, he's not. You know, he's rehabbing pretty good. And, you know, we lost Mike early in that second game, and it just you know, it's hard on a football team when your leader, like Mike is, you know, gets an injury and can't play. But he's stepped up. He's, you know, helping coach at practice. Still very much out in front of our football team, a vocal leader, and really doing a nice job. We hope to get him back at the tail end of the season.
Yep, even though he's not on the field, he's on every road trip. And, of course, Mike Sisson still right there coaching up his teammates.
Tripped up, no, he's still on his feet into Bear territory, down to the 45-yard line, and now we have another Ram that has dropped here.
Basically a fluke injury. Upon return, you know, I went for a block, and then I guess my foot got stuck in turf and ended up breaking my ankle. I did that the whole game, you know, up until that point, doing that same exact technique. I guess it was my time to to get hurt, go down or whatever, you know. I always say things happen for a reason, so I'm just taking it as that it happened for a reason.
Again, you're going from one of the best linebackers statistically in the country to a redshirt freshman.
Kind of hurts, you know, not to be out there with them, but at the same time, you know, I always tell them, you know, I'm there regardless. I'm still be there in your ears when I come off the field. They want me here, you know, and I want to be there for them. So I'm going to continue to do as much as possible, you know, to still be there for them and show them that I'm still the same person I was and still the same, you know, leader that I was at the beginning of the season.
What he can do to make his team better. That's the type of kid Mike Sisson is.
It's the same role, but it's kind of different. You know, I'm kind of more in a coaching mode right now. It's just trying to coach guys up, you know, tell them what I see from the sideline. And still trying to go 100 miles per hour, you know, with my rehab. You know, that's what they need me to do right now is just to rehab, you know, and come back stronger than before. I've been telling everybody I'm going to come back for a TCU game because that'll be a great game to come back for, especially it'll be a homecoming game for myself, and then it'll just be a great game against a great team. I feel it's very possible for me to come back for that game. Yes, I got a new goal, and that's to come back full force better than ever.
Recovery back in the end zone for the Rams. Michael Sisson.
Again, it'll be a big boost when the Rams get Michael Sisson back. Steve, I know you said Mike wants to come back right away, maybe that TCU game. Who knows when he will be back, but just if you guys can get him back, whether if it's a quarter, a game, 2 games, it would be fantastic.
It'd be great. You know, Mike being a senior, for him to have a chance to put his pads on one more time and go out there and play, like you say, for however long would be really, really special for him. It'd be great for our football team, so I'm hoping it happens sooner than later.
Yeah. It'd be great to get number 6 back out there in that Ram jersey. All right, we'll step aside. More to come here on the Ram Report with head coach Steve Fairchild. When we come back, John Olenek, professor of economics here at Colorado State. He'll join us. You'll want to stay around for that.